Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually doing a press-on nail look inspired by Kim Kardashian's Met Gala dress from 2019. So if you want to see it, keep on watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, and also make sure you press that notification bar so that way for more videos that I post, you guys will know what's coming up. So right now, as you can see, I am prepping the nail. I was inspired by this dress that Kim Kardashian wore for Met Gala last year. It was supposed to be for camp, but nothing was very campy about that dress to me. But I did like the dress, and I was like, you know what? I want to try to do nails like that. So it's getting around that time of year where fall is coming, and I can't wait because I'm over this summer. I tell you, I'm over the summer. So I just wanted to do that design. And as you saw there, what I did was I basically had to make a nude that was very close to that picture, which I think I did a pretty good job. It's almost like a toffee coffee type of color, but I used a couple of color gels just to kind of make sure that the color would blend perfectly. And as you see there, I applied it to the nail. Now, one thing you guys want to keep in mind when you're doing press-ons, and I had to learn this, oh my god, it was trial and error, guys. You want to buff the nail, but don't buff it too smooth. You still kind of want a rough surface so that gel can adhere. And then you want to do your protein bond before your gel, so that way it stays on the press-on nail because it's not on natural nails. So right there, as you can see, I'm going in. I took a couple of colors that kind of went with the theme. And I'm making like a gel marble design. Originally, if you guys saw my first design that I made, it was horrible. I didn't even want to put it out. Maybe I'll take a couple of pictures and like insert them somewhere here along the way, so you could see how bad they were. They were really bad, but I tried, you know. So I was just like, you know what, it could be, inspiration could be anything, right? So I figured, let me just do a marble. That's a lot easier. And I think it looks better, especially for the aesthetic of the type of nail that I wanted to do. And that's what I did. And the marble actually came out really nice. So I was super happy about that. I did, however, I added like little details of like white and added like little stones that you're going to see a little later. But I could have even kept this design like this. I think this design is kind of fly like that. That's kind of popping right there. So, but of course, you know, it's Kim K. You can't just be ordinary out here. So as you see, I'm slowly getting those little pixie dust things. I already cured the nail with the marble design. And the pixie dust things, of course, is always a mess with me. I don't know why, but whichever. But what I did was I used some builder gel and applied it around the side walls, because from the picture that I saw, it looked, from her position, it looked like the drips or the crystals were coming from the side. So I kept using that picture as you see there for a reference, and I was like, you know what, I'll use some pixie crystals and put them there. And then after that, once I cured them, I put a top coat on top and cured the nail again. And you could even put the top coat on top of the pixie crystals like I did there. And I thought that it was coming out pretty good. It was way better than the first design, let me tell you. It was horrible. The first one was horrible. But this, I was like, okay, I see this going somewhere. And I took that and I'm gonna go ahead and cure it. So, oh wait, I didn't cure it yet. Excuse me. I added rhinestones because, of course, I wanted to be extra. I can't live without rhinestones. So I added the rhinestones, and I just added them right on the top coat because they're not like the big gems that normal people would just add, where you would need that gel glue to really kind of make sure they're in there, or resin to make sure they're in there. So they're just like little rhinestones, so that you could still add with, like, you know, if you have your top coat before you cure your top coat. And that's what I did. It's just easier. So I did that, positioning that, and then now I'm probably going to cure that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I cured everything, and now I'm going on with my second design. So this is actually going to be for the middle finger, because Kim's dress was inspired by the Sophia Loren wet dress look that Terry Mugler did. I decided to do a wet water droplet nail for the middle finger. So that's what I did, and I took builder gel to kind of create the droplets. And with this, once you add like the droplets where you want to go, you want to cure it immediately so it still holds the form. And for me, I feel like the best results is kind of layering them, because I really kind of wanted those droplets to kind of pop out. Now, a lot of designs that I've seen before, they would use like a matte top coat so you could really kind of see the detail of the droplets. But I just felt like with this design specifically, because it was a wet look and it was like her dress was super shiny, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to try to see if I could do it with the shiny coat. You don't really see it as much in detail as if you would have in a matte background, but in the ending shots you really kind of will see how they look. And that's me adding more little droplets, and it's just basically randomly placing them. And then I decided I wanted to also add rhinestones to that too, because that's basically how that theme was of the dress. It was very extravagant. And yeah, that was my little notification to subscribe. So as I keep going on, I'm adding random sizes of rhinestones too. So if you notice, there's some big, there's some very tiny rhinestones. Like I added one all the way at the end, almost like a little pixie dust rhinestone. So yeah, and you do whichever you want, but that's what I did. And then I put a top coat, and then I re-added more droplets. So as you see, I'm going back in there and I'm just reinforcing those droplets, because I just really wanted them pronounced. And I know it was super hard for me to pronounce them more because of the shiny, background, but I think they came out overall good, because you could really kind of see them now versus when it first started. So that's the only thing you have to keep in mind. But it came out nice. So I went, did that, cured that, and I'll probably, show you the next one, which is the pinky. So that was the finished design for the droplet, and I was super stoked for that. So now I'm going on with the pinky. So with the pinky, once again, I do the prep. This was already buffed, and I used the protein bond on top before I put the base color down. So I did like 2 layers, because these colors for some reason is like really sheer. So, and not in a good way. I don't know. I don't like sheer gels sometimes. Like, I feel like some gels that needs to be sheer, like jelly gels, okay, I get that, but when it's supposed to be a color. It's not a good look. But okay, I mean, it's Markkart. What can you do? So I just layered it again. It's not too bad. Layered it, you know, gave it a one more layer. And, you know, moved on with the design. I was just like, okay, whatever. So I was like, what should I do? And I went on and I focused on the dress some more. So there it is there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do where I'll have the seam coming down from the pinky. I'm not going to do the rouging part, but I wanted to definitely do the seam coming down. I was trying to get a straight line, but oh Lord, work with me, guys. It's been a long time since I did like straight lines down. I have to practice that. But I went in and I kind of cleaned it up with the same color gel. So as you see me there, I'm cleaning it up, just making, you know, making it as straight as possible. Even though now I'm looking at it, it's definitely at a diagonal. But you know what? Honestly, on her dress, it wasn't all straight either. So I didn't feel bad. That's the finished look. Unfortunately, when I went to film this process, my phone died and I lost my footage. So this is the finished look of the pinky, which all I basically did was I basically added another layer inside the line to kind of make it like buttons, and then her buttons was like a pearlescent or rhinestoney. So I just put rhinestones as her buttons, and then those are the finished looks for everything. So that's what it will look like on 5 fingers, and I'm gonna show you guys the reveal shots in a second. Oh, they're so long. So I actually put these on and I was like, ooh, I was feeling myself. This is so nice. Like, it's like a mocha kind of color, great for fall. I just thought of coffee, but I thought it was really cool. I thought this was so dope. I was like, yes, finally, this day was not wasted. And I was like, I'm gonna do a little close-up on the thumb. I didn't adhere the thumb all the way because I just popped these right back off as soon as I finished this video. But yeah, that's how the thumb looked with the marbling. You see the little detail there. I thought that was kind of cool. And also with the little bling. And here are the reveal shots. It should be coming up. And there we go. We got a close up there. Yeah, that looks so nice. I love that. It looks really nice. I was so proud. But the best part about press-ons is it's easy, and there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to press that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you follow my social media as J Slay's Beauty at all platforms. Take care. Bye.